Kicking things off with Sea of Stars, a turn-based throwback that looks like the best version of a game from 20 years ago. The combat runs on time hits, so you tap a button right after you land a blow to do more damage, and tap to block right before you get hit. It keeps you actually paying attention instead of mashing attack and zoning out, and once you start chaining those perfect timings, it feels really good. The pixel art is gorgeous, the lighting in particular is doing a lot of heavy lifting, and the day-night system that physically changes the world as you move the sun and moon around is a clever little touch. What I appreciate the most is the discipline of it. The whole thing wraps up into about 25 to 20, maybe 30 hours, with basically no filler, no padding, no busy work side quests stuff into this inflated runtime. There is a combo system where two characters spend built up energy to do a shared attack, and the boss fights are designed around forcing you to actually use it instead of spamming basic hits. It's a tight, clean little adventure that never wastes your time, and after playing some of the bloated 70, maybe 100-hour games later on the list, I respect this a lot, and it is an indie game, so yeah, it is cheap, it always goes on sale, and it's just the best purchase of any JRPG if you like playing JRPG. And this is probably the easiest recommend on the whole list. Just buy it, man. You'll finish it over a couple of days or maybe on weekends, and that's pretty much it. Sea of Stars, a good JRPG, and basically just a good game in general. Number 9, Octopath Traveler 2, and the combat is the whole reason it is on my list, because I think it is one of the best, or maybe the best in the genre. You break enemies by hitting their weaknesses to stagger them, then you dump a built up boost meter to delete them on the turn they are stunned. I love the rhythm of it. The early turns are me poking at an enemy to find its hidden weaknesses, and the later turns are me cashing everything in at once. And pulling that off against a brutal boss gives me a hit of satisfaction most turn-based games never get close to. The job system in this game is also super good. Every character has a base class, but you can equip a second job onto one, so you ended up building these stupid custom combo hybrids, like for example a merchant chucking fire magic, a thief who could heal the party, and min-maxing my squad against a specific fight became its own little game I lost hours to. It still looks gorgeous too, those detailed pixel sprites against the soft blurred backgrounds, and I like that every one of the 8 has a field skill, like bribing NPCs or dueling them, and that can change how, you go around town, or maybe getting something rare, or yeah, something like that. So yeah, this is a buy if you are here for systems like this. This game is addicting as hell. I wish they have a roguelike game like this. It's worth playing. If you want to buy at full price, be my guest, but I think just wait this on sale. It is often on sale, and if you got it on sale, it is going to be worth every penny. At 8, and this one is for the strategy gremlins like me, Unicorn Overlord. It's a tactical RPG, but the twist is that you don't control every single attack. You build your squads, set up who they target, and how they behave ahead of time, then send them in and watch it play out based on how well you plan. I was so skeptical of that. The art style is nice, and it sounds like it plays itself like any other gacha games, but then I stank 40 hours into it. Now I know this is only on PlayStation, and I have to admit, I don't have a PlayStation, but I played this on my friend's PlayStation, so I think that kinda counts. So this game is so good, man. So when two squads slam together and the fight goes exactly how I set it up, that is a good feeling right there. The whole game is basically one big counter building puzzle. Cavalry runs down archers, archers shred flyers, heavy units wall the melee, and I was constantly tearing my squads apart and rebuilding them to hard counter whatever the enemy was running. It's deep as hell, and Vanillaware made it absolutely beautiful on top of that. The animation looks hand painted, it looks gorgeous, and guys, listen, no DLC. Yeah, you pay once and you get the whole thing, which feels rare these days, okay? I mean, the story is a bit weak, but it's the usual Lost Prince that takes back his kingdom stuff, and the voice acting is a little bit flat, but I genuinely did not care because I was too busy nerding out on the squad comms, man. If you like strategy even a bit, just buy it, man. It's the kind of game where I just sit down for one battle and then look up 3 hours later. Yeah, that's me on this game. Number 7, it is Monster Hunter Stories 3. Yeah, this one I just literally finished, and that's probably why I am making this video, because damn, this game is so good. It's the creature collector spin-off of Monster Hunter, as you all know, fully turn-based, and combat runs on this power speed technical thing where each one beats another. It's basically rock, paper, scissors. And I'll be real, I rolled my eyes, but once you learn to read what monster is about to do, it turns into this little mind game where you call their move and counter it. And when you both nail it and trigger a double attack, god damn, I get way too hype as a grown man. Yeah. And the collecting is what actually got me though. You sneak into dens, steal eggs, hatch them, and every monster has got genes. In a grid, you breed together to pass down skills and elements. I spent hours, literally hours, building the perfect monsters, lining up genes, chasing the right type and element. I mean, you don't have to do that, but as a completionist, as someone who wanna break the game, yeah, I do that all the time. But then I beat most of the game using my starter anyways, like my Rathalos. I think it's just the most common thing to do, but then again, it is very fun to experiment things in this game. And this game looks absolutely fantastic on the RE engine, way nicer than the old handheld ones, and the story actually good, man. Like, holy shit, I did not expect a creature collector game to have a good story. And it's not the usual kiddie story stuff, it's an adult story, so I think that is good. Now, the base game is great, I had a blast, but what does annoy me is the deluxe edition, because there is a whole side story for a character called Rudy locked behind it. And if you don't know Rudy is like the companion for the main character. And yeah, it is really important, and come on, man. And charging $20 for it at launch day? Oh my god, it is such a Capcom thing to do. But then again, just buy the standard one and play the game, you will have a blast, I kid you not. And just ignore the rest of it until they make another expansion, like all Monster Hunter games, right? For Rise, you have Sunbreak. For World, you have Iceborne. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This game, absolutely stunning. I didn't play the previous one, but this game intrigued me a lot, and I played it, and I had a blast. 6 is like a dragon in Infinite Wealth, and if you have somehow never played one of these, let me put you on, alright? Because this series is something else. It's a turn-based now, and the combat is finally fully cooked. Meaning, positioning matters, you knock guys into each other, you grab bikes and traffic cones off the street to clobber your enemies, and everyone has got these absurd job classes. It should not work as a turn-based game, but I never got bored playing this game, so yeah, it works really well. But the combat isn't even why I love this game. Everything around it. The side stories are some of the funniest writing in gaming. I go from a genuinely emotional main story beat straight into helping some random guy get over his fear at a sushi conveyor belt. Like, come on, man, this game is fun. There's a full island builder mode called Dondoko that's basically Animal Crossing, and yeah, as you know, we all love Animal Crossing, and we all will spend a lot of time in that mode or in Animal Crossing. And Ichiban, the main guy, is one of the most lovable protagonists I have ever played. Dude is pure heart, and just by playing this game, you will get attached to him. But one catch though, it is a direct sequel, so if you just jump in cold, you will miss a lot of the emotional payoff. I'll play the one before it, like Yakuza Like a Dragon first. It goes on sale pretty regularly anyway, so you can just grab it and yeah, play it. So play this game, man, it's good. Also play the prequel. It's cheap, it is worth playing. You will have a very, very fun time playing this game. I mean, this series. In number 5, it is Dragon Quest XI as Definitive Edition. It's one of the most polished traditional JRPG out there, full stop. It doesn't reinvent anything, there's no gimmick, it just does the classic turn-based RPG better than almost anyone. The combat is easy to pick up, but the skill trees give you real choices. The cast is good, and the story is one of the better ones in this series, so yeah, go get this. Get the S edition by the way, not the others, because it adds the full orchestral soundtrack, a 2D retro mode that you can switch to anytime, that turns the whole game into like this SNES throwback, which is really cool. And there's an extra character episodes and the option to speed up battles and a load of quality of life stuff. It's like the complete package. I mean, around 80 hours of a game. That's pretty nice, right? 80 hours, come on, man. And here's the real selling point. It goes on sale for like 10 or 15 bucks all the time for like an 80-hour game. Holy! I mean, that's the best value on this entire list, no question asked. And the only warning is the opening few hours can feel a little bit slow and very old school, so give it some patience before it opens up. And after that, come on, there's no reason not to own it. Now it's number 4 and it is Persona 5 Royale, and I love this one. It's this high for me because it's like two completely different games in one, and I think both halves are great. By day, it's a live sim. You go to school, answer questions in class, hang out with friends, take part-time jobs, and what I really like is that none of that is wasted time. Because maxing out a friendship unlocks new combat abilities and stronger personas, so even on the slow social days, I felt like I was actually building towards something. And that's the loop that kept me playing this game, and oh my god, I think I spent like 3 months playing this game. And by night, you raid these themed dungeons, and I think the combat is great. It's built around hitting enemy weaknesses to get extra turns. Well, it is mostly Shin Megami Tensei, if you have played that game, then setting off an all-out attack that clears the screen. And lining that up never get old for me, man. You also catch and fuse personas like monsters, and I also, man, I don't know how much time I lost chasing the perfect persona. And the part that I like most is, of course, the presentation, the style, the music, everything is so goddamn good. It is like top tier. Until now, in my opinion, nobody has ever defeated Persona style, artwork, or just, I don't know, just style. The style is so freaking good, man. And until now, I think this game is worth $60, even though in 2026. I know you can get it cheaper. It is always on sale for like 50%, 60%. But goddamn, even if you got it for full price, I guarantee you'll have a ton of fun playing this game. And to me, it is an all-timer. And for me, this is just a classic JRPG at the most highest level. So go get this right now. It is of course worth playing. I mean, no questions asked. So Persona 5 Royale, so fucking good. And in number 3, it is Expedition 33. Now, I know, you're gonna be mad at me. Why is it on number 3? I mean, I have my opinions on this game, alright, but I think this one is really impressive. Especially knowing it came from a small debut studio. I basically like indie. I don't know how to categorize this game. Is it AAA? Is it indie? Is it? But for me, I think it is AA. So it is a turn-based, but I like the part where you can dodge and parry every enemy attack in real time. So instead of just sitting there watching your party take hits, you are timing dodges on every move, and a perfect parry fires a counter attack. For me, that one change makes the combat way more engaging than your normal turn-based game because you are never switched off. You are always doing something even on the enemy's turn. But in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I like my turn-based game to be just turn-based. No action, no QTEs, no anything. Just strategizing on how I want to build my team, on how I want to attack. Not focusing on these QTEs to gain more damage, parries to counter attack. No, I don't really like it. But then again, objectively, this is a very well done game. So, your own turn is deep too. You've got free aim shots, you know, points you can spend on skills, and a build system around weapons and stat items called pictos, you know, that can stack up into some genuinely broken setups once you figure it out. I also like that the game actually rewards you for learning its systems instead of just out-leveling everything. Even the developer said that they want to make a game that people can experiment with and be overpowered, because that is where the fun is for a single-player game. So because of that, the game is amazing. The gameplay is amazing, the balance is amazing, and the artwork, man, it looks freaking amazing. Every area is basically a different painting. I also like the soundtrack. I think it is one of the best in a game. Now, I have to admit that the performance of this game is not that great in my opinion, because I have a high-end PC, and if you want to play it like in 4K or something like that, even in 1080p, guys, this game demands a high-performance GPU. For story-wise, I like it. I mean, in some cases, you get, I don't know, a different pacing. Some of you might like it, some of you don't, so it depends on you guys. And being this, it is their first game, there are some rough edges and some sharp difficulty spikes if you ignore the build system, but that is just a minor stuff. Other than that, this game is an absolutely masterpiece in my opinion, and I just enjoy every time I play this game. And in number 2, it is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yes, this is my big blockbuster pick. The combat is real-time action, but you can slow it right down and pull up some tactical menu to line up your spells and abilities. Man, I just enjoy the shit out of this game. Even more than Expedition 33. And I like it a lot is because it works whether I feel like playing fast or thinking each fight through properly. Every character plays completely differently, so like swapping between them keeps it fresh. And the synergy attacks where two party members combine for one big move, those are my favorite part of the whole system. For me, this is the best, this kind of action RPG combat mixed with like turn-based-ish, right? This is just amazing. The world is so huge and I think it looks fantastic. Big open zones, you cross on foot, on chocobos, and in vehicles, with a lot packed into each one area. I mean, maybe like biomes, not area. The cast is the part I like the most though. I think the character writing is the best in the series. And of course the voice acting, the voice actor is an absolutely masterpiece in this game. Just listening to all these characters talk, it's like it feels very natural. That's what I like about this game. It feels natural, the dialogue, the pauses, just like in everyday conversation with you and your friends. So I love it. The soundtrack is big, it is good, it is gorgeous. Well, for example, you are on this exploration open world, right? The music is tame, the music is so chilling, and then when you get into a fight, the music transitions into this very upbeat, but it is also still the same music. It's just amazing. It is just an amazing experience for me. But I'll be honest about the downside of this game, it is bloated. Yeah, there are a lot of mini games and open world busy work padding it out, and some of it, I don't quite like it, but some of it, of course, it is nice. The other thing is that you shouldn't start here if you are new. You really want to play the remake first, and you know the basics of the original, or a chunk of it, even though it doesn't mean that much. I mean, it's on PC now as well. So that's pretty much it. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I love this game. This is worth every penny. I pre-ordered this one and I did not regret it. So there you go. And in number 1 is Metaphor ReFantasio. This is the Persona Studio doing a new fantasy world, and I think it might be the best thing they have ever made. The part I like most is the archetype system, which is basically their version of job system or classes. You unlock dozens of jobs, carry skills between them, and build each party member into the exact role you want. And I had a great time rebuilding my whole team between dungeons to counter whatever was coming next. Unlocking a new archetype always feels rewarding and satisfying, never like a busy work or a chore. And that is a big deal in a long RPG like this. I also think the combat is a real step up from Persona. It has auto. I mean, I know it's not the best for games like this, for a paid game, but for grinding wise, I love it. It is a quality of life that actually kinda, I think, needs to be in more games, you know. It still rewards hitting weaknesses to get extra turns, but it is a bit faster than Persona, and weaker enemies just get cleared in real time out on the field without dropping into a full fight, which is really nice because it cuts out so much of the grind that usually wears me down in some of these games because it is so freaking long, right? This game is also like 80 hours, like Persona, right? And I actually like the story because it is doing something different. It's built around an election to decide the next king, and it has real things to say about how people treat anyone who is different. I think that is a good writing. It's not just another generic save the world part, right? The art is unique, slightly creepy style that I think really stands out. And even the menu, guys. The menu in this game is still very stylish. Like, how can you not love the menu that Atlus designed in every single game? And honestly, for me, this is Atlus at the top of their game. I mean, of course, I cannot wait for Persona 6. I mean, there are leaks everywhere right now. But for me, right now, play this game. It does everything I like about their JRPGs, or, you know, JRPGs in general, and fixes most of the stuff that normally annoys me about this kind of game. Atlus's game, I mean. Like the grind and the pacing. I mean, this game just... my god, the story is amazing. The pacing is amazing. And sales have started showing up. Like, I think it sold like 1 million copies in like 5 days or a week, I don't know, I forgot. And yeah, I think this game is also worth full price. But they often go on sale, like maybe 30% off. It's not like Persona 5 Royale, like 60 or 50% off. But damn, this game is good, it's worth playing, it is worth every penny. So just play this game.